Alright, so I'm gonna do some honey sriracha meatballs with some broccoli, do some rice, and then got some naan here. I'll go ahead and get started on the rice. Of course, I got my sous chef Felix. Yep. So for the rice here, I've just preheating the ovens for the meatballs and the broccoli, but for the rice, so I've got just a little bit of butter in here. So I'll do about a cup of rice, and then I've just got that on high to start. Just do a 2-to-1 ratio of water to rice. Let's get this ready on the side. Get all of the rice coated, and then let the rice toast. It'll start to smell a little nutty. This rice has just been going for a little bit. See, it's got a little bit of color on it. Some of the rice will start to turn a little translucent as well. So once that occurs, I'll go ahead and add all this water. Stove's still on high. I'll just go ahead and put that on high until it comes to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, I'll turn it down to low, just making sure you still got a flame, of course, if you're cooking on gas. Leave it on low for about 20 minutes. So these meatballs, they're gonna be ground turkey meatballs. I've got a 85-15 mix. I'm just gonna go ahead and season them up. I'll start with some salt, onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, MSG, and then what I'll do, get the eggs in here. Throw these away. Scrambling the eggs on that one side, and then the rice is boiling now, so I'll go ahead and turn it all the way down to low. So breadcrumbs, probably about I don't know, 3/4 of a cup for a pound of meat, whatever you're using. Use ground chicken for this one pretty easily. You can use beef. Could probably be a pretty good combination of flavors. I think I forgot the green onions supposed to go into this, so I don't have a cutting board out, but I'm just going to. I've got 3 green onions. Not sure if I'll use all of them. That should be enough. Sweet. That should work. And then I have a sheet pan here that I have just made kind of like a little boat out of some aluminum foil, sprayed it with olive oil, just for prep of these meatballs. These meatballs are a little on the wet side, so they might end up a little flat. That's all right. Should still taste the same though. Make however big you want. The bigger you make them, the longer they'll take to cook. Guess I determined about that size. Just short. Just find a little space for them. And then I'll go ahead and wash my hands and put those in the oven. Alright, so I got all the meatballs here. I've got the bottom oven to 375. Just put those in, and I believe they should be somewhere around 20 minutes. I'll just temp them to figure out when they're done. I'll check them probably about at 15 minutes. So So I got the frozen broccoli here just on a sheet pan with another aluminum foil boat. I just drizzled some olive oil, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper on it. Olive oil obviously first, and then the seasonings. Just kind of packed all the broccoli together, and then just kind of mix around a little bit. It's not really going to stick real well because the broccoli's frozen. It's pretty much just like you're trying to season an ice cube, which isn't going to work too well. I'll spread it out at least right now, and then later on I'll do the same thing. Just try to spread everything out before it goes in, and go ahead and put this in the oven. I've got this top oven on 400. I'll go ahead and just put that in, and then probably take about 20 minutes or so. For the honey sriracha sauce, got a little bit of butter, do some garlic, probably about a tablespoon. Got some minced ginger, about a half of a tablespoon. Got just a saucepan here, got it on about high, medium high. Just gonna cook those in the bottom of the pan, get them a little fragrant if you can smell. If not, do it by look. That will be me today. Just enough kind of to start them going. If the garlic starts to brown, it's probably too far. While that's hot, come in with some sriracha. Probably about a tablespoon and a half. Come in with some honey. The same-ish, maybe a little more. This will be on the sweet side. Try and let that honey caramelize just a little bit. See it start to bubble. Turn this down just a touch, probably to about medium. Honey's caramelizing. Turn down to about low just to get some other ingredients in here. Got some soy sauce. Probably about a quarter of a cup. Oh, turn that back up. About medium high. This is going to be kind of like a glaze or a sauce for the meatballs. Got a little bit of sesame oil. Just give a little bit, goes a long ways. And what I got is I've got a couple of tablespoons of cornstarch that I put into some hot water, and I mixed this prior. Just gonna mix that again, get that ready. This is starting to thicken up already. What I'll do is I'll come in with this is just water and cornstarch. Come in with half of it just to see how that makes it. Turn this back up to medium high, and I'll go ahead and add the rest in. While this is going, I'll go ahead and season with a little bit of MSG. Kind of being stubborn coming out. That should be everything that goes into it. Sticking up a lot more than I was wanting it to, so I'll add in some water. Probably could have just done about 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, that's alright. That's about the consistency I was looking for. It's pretty thick now. Just turn that down to low. And I'm gonna taste that, see if it needs anything additional. I took the meatballs out of the oven. I've just got them on this foil boat still, but they release off the aluminum foil. That's what they look like on the top. So the bottom, they get a little crust on the bottom. I just went ahead and added a drizzle of honey, a little more sriracha, and then a splash of soy sauce in here, just to adjust the flavor. Combine everything. I've also got the broccoli. I went ahead and turned it up to broil because everything's kind of finishing, so. Right, so I got the meatballs just in the sauce back here, just staying warm. Rice should be done. Just fluff it. Don't have to toss around too much. That should be ready to serve. Here's the broccoli. Came out of the oven. Everything should be ready to serve now. Some honey sriracha meatballs, rice, and a side of broccoli.